to the News on Map World Series section of Drishti IAS. I'm Aisha Singh, and in today's episode we will be covering topics which are important from General Studies Paper 1, that is Geography, especially from the map section. So let us begin with the previous session question first, and I was just checking the comment section. Most of you people have given the correct answer. So let's see. Consider the following landforms. So there are 4 landforms given, and we have to talk about how many of the above mentioned types of landforms are found in the South America. So South America is a continent in itself. So the 4 landforms, which is equatorial rainforest, hot desert, cold desert and temperate grasslands. Out of these 4, which all are present in the South American continent. So let us first understand few things. That is about, first of all, about the tropical region, subtropical or temperate region. Let us first understand about the latitude. So tropical region is from 23.5 degree to 23.5 degree. So that is 23.5 degree south to 23.5 degree north, and subtropical is 23.5 degree north to 66.5 degree north, 23.5 degree south to 66.5 degree south. And in the tropical region, there is a region which lies, which is called equatorial region, and that equatorial region runs from 10 degree north to 10 degree south, and this is the equatorial region we will be talking about. And then if we talk about the hot desert and the cold desert, so cold desert is basically found on the latitude of 20 degree to 30 degree, and hot desert, if we talk about, then is found around the latitude of 50 degrees. So equatorial rainforest, that is between 10 degree north to 10 degree south, hot desert around the latitude of 50 degrees, cold desert from 20 degree to 30 degree, and then temperate grassland from 23.5 degree to 66.5 degree. So how many are found in the South American continent? So let us first talk about the equatorial rainforest. So this is the South American continent, and then if we talk about the equator, then this is the equator line which we are talking about. So this is the South American continent. Now if we talk about the equatorial rainforest, then yes, there is a equatorial rainforest in the South American continent, and that is around the region of, you can say, the Amazon river region. So that is the equatorial rainforest that we have, and that is called selvas. So it is basically present in the countries like Brazil. Majority of the region is present in Brazil. Then there is Ecuador, there is Colombia in the north, Venezuela. So it is a huge region. So the equatorial rainforest is selvas. If we talk about the hot desert, then the hot desert is the Atacama Desert, and the Atacama Desert is present in the Andes mountain ranges. Andes mountain range, and it is present in the Pacific Ocean side. And if we talk about the cold desert, then the cold desert present is the Patagonian Desert, which is present in the Patagonian Plateau, and this is around the side of Argentina country, and that is the southern Argentina, and the latitude is around 50 degrees. And then if we talk about, there is one more landform, and that is the temperate grassland. So the temperate grassland or the subtropical grassland, which is present is the Pampas. So this is the temperate grassland which is present in the South American continent, and which is Pampas. So all 4 landforms are present in the South American continent: equatorial rainforest, selvas, hot desert Atacama, cold desert Patagonian, and temperate grassland Pampas. So the correct answer is all 4 types. So that is option D. Now moving on to today's session, the reference for the first question says, recently the United States and the European Union have imposed the countervailing duty on Indian products in response to India's remission of duties or taxes on export products scheme. Now what is a countervailing duty? So now imagine there are 2 situations. First, this is India and second this is US. Now India is exporting few of its product to the US, but what happens, the Indian government gives subsidy to few of its products. So what will happen, the price of the product will come down. So when they will export it to US, the prices of the product will come down. Now the US government, to save its own country's manufacturers, what they will do is they will put duty on the product from their side. So that is why it is called countervailing duty, to save their country's manufacturers from the lower price of the product, so that the price of the product comes on par with what is the price of the market. So let's see the question. Consider the following statements. So there are three statements given and we have to talk about the correct statements. First is, some part of mainland Europe lies in the tropical zone. Second, most of Europe is located in the subtropical zone. And third, the mainland of the United States of America is located almost entirely in the subtropical zone. Now the important words that we have to find here is some part, most of the Europe, and located almost entirely. So these words you have to focus. It is not saying complete mainland Europe, it is saying some part. Even if 25% of Europe is coming, then also the statement will become right, because it is saying some part. And it is saying most of the Europe. It means if 50% of the Europe is lying, this is correct. So let's see this. First of all, about the tropical zone, that is 23.5 degree north to 23.5 degree south. Then subtropical zone 23.5 degrees to 66.5 degrees, and the same subtropical zone 23.5 degree to 66.5 degrees. So now let's see. First statement, some part of mainland Europe lies in the tropical zone. Let's see this. So this is the world map. Let me draw the line of the equator. So this is equator, and if we talk about 23.5 degree north to 23.5 degree south, so that is Tropic of Cancer to Tropic of Capricorn. So this is the tropical zone. But if we will look at the map, then we will be able to see that Europe is lying much above the 23.5 degree north. So it is not lying in the tropical zone. So some part of the mainland Europe lies in the tropical zone becomes wrong. Then second statement, most of Europe is located in the subtropical zone. So subtropical zone from 23.5 degree to 66.5 degree. So this is the latitude. If we will see that, we are very clearly able to see that yes, majority of the Europe is lying in this area. So the second statement becomes correct. Third, the mainland of the United States of America is located almost entirely in the subtropical zone. So let's see. So as we discussed, so this is the subtropical zone. Let's see, this is the North American continent and US lies in the North American continent. So this is the location of the United States of America, and very clearly it is also lying in the subtropical zone, majority of the US. So the third statement also becomes correct, and we have to talk about the correct statement. First is wrong, second is right, third is right. It means 2 and 3. So the correct answer is option C, that is 2 and 3. Now next question, the reference talks about recently Donald Tusk has been elected the new Prime Minister of Poland. Now this brings the European country Poland to the news. So the question says, which of the following options represent the names of neighboring countries of Poland, neighboring, in the correct order in clockwise direction? Now important here is to know about the clockwise direction. So this is the direction. If this is a clock, then clockwise direction is this. So this is the clockwise direction. Now here one thing that you have to be that you need to focus on is that clockwise direction does not mean it always starts from here. It can start from anywhere. It can start from here and go in this direction. It can start from here and can go in this direction. Can start from here and can go in this direction. So this is the clockwise direction. Now let's see the neighboring countries of Poland. So there are 4 options. Let us first see the map. So Poland is a European country, and if we look at the map of the Europe and Poland neighbors, so this is the map which we get. So Poland, this is Poland, and if we look at the neighboring countries of Poland, so the countries which are neighbors of Poland are Russia, then we have Lithuania, Belarus, Ukraine, Slovakia, Czech Republic, Germany. These are the neighboring countries of Poland, and on the northern side the Poland shares its border with the Baltic Sea. So let's look at its neighbors, and if we talk about the clockwise direction, then this is the direction which will be followed. Clockwise direction means this direction. So let's see. First option says Belarus, Ukraine, Czech Republic, Slovakia. So let me change the color. I think this would be fine. Belarus first, Belarus, then it was Ukraine, Czech Republic, Slovakia. Belarus, Ukraine, Czech Republic and Slovakia. So Czech Republic and Slovakia are interchanged. First Slovakia should come and then Czech Republic. So first becomes wrong. Second, Ukraine, Czech Republic, Slovakia, Germany. So Ukraine, Czech Republic, then Slovakia and then Germany. Now again Czech Republic and Slovakia are shuffled. So this also becomes wrong. Third, Germany, Belarus, Slovakia, Czech Republic. Now first is Germany, then comes Belarus, then comes Slovakia, and then comes Czech Republic. So this is correct, because if we will move in this direction, Germany, yes, then comes Belarus, yes, and then comes Slovakia, yes, Czech Republic, yes. The country which are lying in between are not given in the option, like Lithuania, Russia, Ukraine. So they are not given. So the order in which the countries are given, it is following the clockwise direction. So third is correct. Fourth option says Germany, Ukraine, Czech Republic, Slovakia. Germany first, Ukraine second, Czech Republic third, and then Slovakia. So this is, in this also the Slovakia and Czech Republic are shuffled. So the correct answer is option C, that is Germany, Belarus, Slovakia and Czech Republic. Now moving on to the third question. The reference for the third question says, recently Iran has decided to eliminate the visa requirement for Indian tourists. Now this brings Iran to the news. Now looking at the question, consider the location of the following countries. There are 6 countries given in the options. How many of the above mentioned countries are neighbors of Iran? How many are neighbors of Iran? The 6 countries given are Armenia, Azerbaijan, Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, Syria and Pakistan. So how many are Iran's neighbor? So Iran is a Middle Eastern country and the area is very much in news because of the Israel-Hamas war. So this is the map of the Middle Eastern countries and this is Iran. So this is Iran, and looking at the neighbors of Iran, the countries with which it shares border is, first you can say Iraq. If we talk about the western side, then there is Iraq, there is Armenia, there is Azerbaijan. Then if we come to the eastern side, then it touches border with Turkmenistan, Afghanistan, Pakistan. So these are the countries with which it touches its border. So the countries with which it is not touching its border is, first is Uzbekistan, second is Syria. As Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan is coming in between, and with Syria, Iraq and Armenia is covering the border. And if we talk about the water body with which Iran shares its border, then that is the Persian Gulf on the south and the Caspian Sea on the north. I'll just show you one more map, and this is like the more elaborate map. So this is Iran. If we talk about the eastern side sharing border is Pakistan, then we have Afghanistan, then we have Turkmenistan. So as Iran is sharing border with Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan is in the northern side of Turkmenistan. So Uzbekistan does not share border with Iran. Now coming to its western side, sharing its border is Iraq, and then we have Turkey, and then Armenia and Azerbaijan. Armenia and Azerbaijan, with Armenia, Iran shares a very small border. So see, this is the reason with which it shares its border with Azerbaijan. Then a very small border is with Armenia. So this is the border with which it shares with Armenia. And then on the side of Armenia, this is the reason, this region again belongs to Azerbaijan. So overall it's a very small border which Armenia and Iran shares with each other. And then Syria, it does not share its border, as the border is covered with Turkey and Iraq. So let's see. Neighbors of Iran, Armenia, yes. Azerbaijan, yes. Uzbekistan, no. Turkmenistan, yes. Syria, no. Pakistan, yes. How many are correct? 1, 2, 3, 4. So the correct answer would be option C, that is only 4. Next question. Reference. Recently, India hosted meetings with members of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization on Anti-Terrorism, that is SCO. So SCO talks about, the major topic is terrorism. So if we talk about SCO, we need to know about few of the things. First, let us see the question. Consider the following statements with reference to the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. So there are 3 statements and we need to talk about the correct statements. First is China and Uzbekistan are its founding members. Second, its headquarters is located in Shanghai, China. Third, apart from India, 8 countries are full members of SCO. So let us know few of the things about SCO. So SCO, that is Shanghai Cooperation Organization, when it started, it was S5 and it was in the year 1996. And this S5 was China, Russia, Kazakhstan, then there is Tajikistan and Kyrgyzstan. So these are the 5, that is Russia, China, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan and Tajikistan. So this was earlier S5 in the year 1996. Then it became SCO in the year 2001. And in this S5, one more country was included and that was Uzbekistan. So both China and Uzbekistan are the founding members of SCO. Then in the year 2017, India and Pakistan joined the SCO. And recently in the year 2023, Iran has become the member of SCO. So if we talk about whether China and Uzbekistan are its founding member, that yes, China and Uzbekistan are its founding members. And then if we talk about that apart from India there are 8 members, then yes, this statement is also correct. Apart from India there is Pakistan, then Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan, China and Russia. And recently 2023 Iran has been included. And if we talk about the headquarters of the SCO, and then it is present in China but not in Shanghai, in the capital of China, Beijing. So yes, its headquarters is located in Shanghai. No, it is located in Beijing. Apart from India, 8 countries are full members of SCO. Yes, we have to talk about the correct statements. So first is correct, third is correct, second is not correct. So the correct answer is 1 and 3. So option B is correct, which is 1 and 3. Moving on to next question. The reference talks about recently the Sultan of Oman visited India and also approved a vision document to boost bilateral relations. So India and Oman are working towards improving its bilateral relations. So they have also signed a vision document and this brings Oman to the news. So the question talks about In which of the following countries India has military presence? And military presence specifically in terms of the Indian Army. It is not mentioning Navy or Air Force. In which of the following countries India has military present in the form of Indian Army? Specifically Indian Army is mentioned. Choose the correct code. 4 countries are given, and that is Afghanistan, Oman, Sri Lanka and Tajikistan. So let's see. Look at this map. You will be able to find all the countries. So this is India. If we talk about Oman, then Oman is a Middle Eastern country, and Oman, there is a port which is present, and the port, on that port Indian Army is present. So there is a port in which Indian Army is present in Oman. And then if we talk about Sri Lanka, then Sri Lanka, it has air base, and on this air base also Indian Army is present. And then we had Afghanistan and Tajikistan. So if we talk about Tajikistan, then Tajikistan is located on the north of India and also on the north of Pakistan, and we also have a air base in Tajikistan, and this is a very old air base, and on this air base the Indian Army is present. Then we have Afghanistan. Even though Afghanistan is India's border, but we do not have the military presence in Afghanistan in the form of Indian Army. In the form of Indian Army, Afghanistan, no. Oman, yes. Port, Sri Lanka, yes. Air base, Tajikistan, yes. Air base. The correct code is, if we remove first, then 2, 3 and 4. So which one is 2, 3 and 4? That is option D. 2, 3 and 4. Now moving on to the next question. The reference says, recently the Indian Navy provided assistance to the Malta ship MV Rowan, which was hijacked in the Arabian Sea. Now this is creating a problem. Specifically the Red Sea is suffering from the problem of the hijacking of ships. Then this brings Malta to the news. The question says, Malta is an island country. Where is it located? So the island country Malta is located where? In the Mediterranean Sea, in the Red Sea, in the Southern Pacific Ocean, near the Caribbean Sea. So as Malta is an island country, it is present in the Mediterranean Sea, and this is the location of the country Malta. This is Malta, which is present between the African continent and the European continent. So African continent on its south, European continent on its north, and Malta is an island country and is very, very close to Italy, and the island of Italy, which is named Sicily, is very close to Malta. So the correct answer is option A, that is in the Mediterranean Sea. Now next question. The reference talks about, recently the Kunming-Montreal Global Biodiversity Framework completed 1 year of signing. So the question C is, consider the following pairs. On one side we have the city, while on the other side we have the country. How many pairs are correct in the above? The correct matched pair. So there are 4 pairs which are given here, and that is, first is Kunming, China, second is Cartagena, Colombia, third is Bonn, Germany, and fourth is Rotterdam, Netherlands. So let's see this. First, Kunming, China. So look at this map. This is a world map. First, if we will talk about Kunming, China, so this is correct. So this is the map of China, and if we talk about the Kunming city, then it is located in the southern China. In the southern China, the Kunming city is located, you can say it is located to the north of Myanmar. So the first pair is correct. Second, Cartagena, Colombia. Then this is also correct, because Cartagena is present in Colombia and it is present in the North Colombia. And Colombia is a South American country. So this is Colombia, and Cartagena is present in the north of Colombia. And there is a protocol also which was signed in Cartagena, that is Cartagena Protocol. So the second pair is also correct. First is correct, second is correct. Third is Bonn, Germany. So Bonn is a very famous city, as there is a convention also. So Bonn is present in Germany, and this is present in the western Germany. So this is the location of Bonn city in Germany. Third is correct. Fourth is Rotterdam, Netherlands. This is also correct. There is a convention by the name of Rotterdam also, the Rotterdam Convention, and Rotterdam is present in the Netherlands. So all four options are correct. So the correct pair is, first is correct, second is correct, third is correct, fourth is correct. It means all four pairs given are correct. So option D is the correct answer. Question number 8. The reference talks about, recently the Ministry of Earth Science launched the first winter scientific expedition to the Arctic region. Now this brings Arctic region to the news. The question talks about, consider the following statements. First, Norway is called the land of the midnight sun. Second, there are at least 7 countries in which sunrise does not occur on December 22 in some areas. So, if we talk about, Norway is called the land of the midnight sun. So, if we talk about, there is a date that is 21st of June, and on, as this is a fact, on 21st of June, the sun for 24 hours remains in Norway. For 24 hours, the sun remains in Norway, and this is a time of 21st June. So at this point of time, the sun is for complete day is visible in Norway, and this is the reason that even in the night, sun is visible, and that is why it is called land of the midnight sun. And then second statement, there are at least 7 countries in which sunrise does not occur on December 22 in some areas. December 22, it means winters. Sunrise does not occur. So let's see this. First of all, let us see the location of Norway. In the world map, if we will see that Norway is a Scandinavian country. So this is the location of Norway. It almost lies in the near the Arctic Circle. So that is, you can say, between the latitude of 50 degree to 66 degree, and it lies in the North Europe. So if we talk about Norway, then see, this is the equator. This is the equator. So what happens is that during that winter time, the sun remains in the polar region or the Antarctica region. So during this time, that is the December time, the sun remains in the southern hemisphere within the polar region. Now what happens is, when the sun remains in the southern hemisphere polar region, the countries which is present in the northern hemisphere, that is the Arctic region, they are not able to receive light for some times of the year, and the countries which is specifically lying in the Arctic Circle, they are not able to receive sunlight. Like for example, this is the line of the Arctic Circle, that is 66.5 and above, and the countries are Russia, Finland, Sweden, Norway, Greenland, Canada, Alaska, US. I will show you one more map. Okay, look at this map. So this is the Arctic Circle, and Arctic Circle is 66.5 and above. So the countries which are present in the Arctic Circle during the time of December, because the sun is in the southern hemisphere, these countries which lies few of its part in the Arctic Circle, they do not receive light, and the countries are Russia first, Alaska, that is US second, Canada third, then Greenland, which is of Denmark, fourth, Norway fifth, Sweden sixth, and Finland 7. So there are at least 7 countries. Yes, there were 7 countries in which sunrise does not occur. Sunrise was not happening on December 22 in some areas. So this is correct. So first was also correct, second is also correct. So the correct answer for this question is option C, that is both 1 and 2. Now next question. The reference for the next question talks about, recently the World Health Organization has warned that the Mpox epidemic in the Democratic Republic of Congo could spread internationally. Now this brings the DRC, that is the Democratic Republic of Congo, to the news. And the question is, which of the following pairs is correct? On one side we have the geographical unit, while on the other side we have the characteristic. So the options are, first, Kalahari Desert, and it says Africa's only desert south of equator. So this is the map of the African continent, and if we talk about the Kalahari Desert, which is on the south of equator, so first of all, if we will see the equator, so this is, and then if we will draw the line of Kalahari Desert, then this is Kalahari Desert, which lies in the south of the African continent. So it is saying that it is the only desert which lies in the south of equator. Then this is wrong, because there is a Namib Desert also, which lies in the country Namibia, and it lies on the western side of African continent. So this is wrong, because there is Namib Desert also. Then comes Victoria Lake, lake formed by the Great African Rift Valley. So if we talk about the Great African Rift Valley, then the Great African Rift Valley lies in the Horn of Africa, which is, it is like this, Great African Rift Valley, and it has many countries like Somalia, Eritrea, Djibouti, Ethiopia. But the Lake Victoria does not form on the Great African Rift Valley. It lies to the west of the Great African Rift Valley. So this is the location of the Lake Victoria, and this is how the Great African Rift Valley moves. This is also wrong. Third, Katanga Plateau, origin area of 2 major rivers of Africa. So if we talk about the Katanga Plateau, then Katanga Plateau is also lying in the south of African continent, and there are 2 rivers which originate from here, and that is, first the Congo River, then Congo River originates from here and goes to the Atlantic Ocean, and the second river which originates from here is the Zambezi River, and it goes into the Indian Ocean. So yes, there are 2 rivers originating from here. So that is origin area of 2 major rivers of Africa. This is correct. One is Congo River, second is Zambezi River. So there are 2 rivers. So third statement is correct. Fourth is Chad Lake. River originating from here falls into the Gulf of Guinea. Now let's look at this. If we talk about the Lake Chad, then Lake Chad is, you can say, is lying in around the area of Central Africa. This is the location of Lake Chad, and it is an inland lake. It follows an inland drainage basin. So it does not go into the Gulf of Guinea. This is the Gulf of Guinea, which lies in the Atlantic Ocean. So as Lake Chad follows an inland drainage basin, it is an inland drainage basin it follows, it does not go into the Gulf of Guinea. So this is also wrong. So the correct answer is option C, that is Katanga Plateau. Now moving on to the last question, that is the practice question, and you people will give me the answer of this question in the comment section. And the question says, a person wants to travel by waterway along the coast from the easternmost point of the African mainland, that is Ras Hafun, to the southernmost point of the African mainland, that is Cape Agulhas. What will be the correct order of the coast of the following countries coming in its path? So imagine if this is the African continent and easternmost point is this, and this is the southernmost point, and it is asking if a person wants to travel by waterway. It means through the waterway, if the person is moving from the easternmost point to the southernmost point, then there are 4 countries given. So what will be the correct order of the coast of the following countries? So the 4 countries which are given are Somalia, Kenya, Tanzania and Mozambique. I will not say that this would be a difficult question, because if you people have looked at the map of Africa carefully, as I have very in a detailed manner have talked about the map of Africa many a times, so you people should be able to answer this question. So go home, look at the African continent map, and especially to the eastern side of the African continent, and see which all countries will be covered and the correct order of those countries. So the options are 1, 2, 3 and 4, 1, 3, 2 and 4, 1, 2, 4 and 3, or 2, 1, 3 and 4. So give me the answer in the comment section, and that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Till we meet next time, keep reading and keep writing.